The intention of Bill 139 is to address vulnerable worker situations in Ontario. Unfortunately, quite often new Canadians who are unfamiliar with our labour laws and our business practices get taken advantage of by unprofessional and unscrupulous agencies in this province who promise them that for a fee they'll get them a job, and quite often those promises go unfulfilled. So we commend Minister Fonseca for addressing this issue because it really does need to get addressed. The problems with the bill are really twofold. First and foremost, it is quite often common in our industry for companies, if they want to hire temporary workers into full-time roles, to pay the agency a fee. The government wants to prohibit that through the legislation and basically say that after 6 months, the charging of a fee is not allowed. The belief is that in doing so, that companies in Ontario would subsequently hire a large volume of temporary employees. That's a fallacy. Companies use temporary labor for a variety of reasons, and the elimination of the fee structure will have absolutely zero impact on the numbers of people that are hired full-time. The second problem with the bill is that the government wants to mandate the continuation of benefits for temporary workers even when they're not on assignment. So as an example, if we were to place a temporary worker at your organization for 4 weeks, and then that individual did not have any other opportunities for the next 31, at the end of those 35 weeks, I would have to sever the relationship with that temporary worker, which means pay them a week's severance. I would also have to pay them for any statutory holidays that occurred during the 31 weeks that they didn't work. The net result of that will be a significant increase in cost to your organization. So think about this. At a time when our economy is getting hammered, when we're losing volumes of full-time jobs, remember, StatScan just told us that we lost almost 200,000 full-time jobs in Canada last month, but we created 28,000 temporary jobs. We will see the continuation of temporary work in this province, in this economy in the coming months. What Minister Fonseca is doing here is creating an environment where that temporary labour will be more expensive in Ontario and force companies to seek other jurisdictions where the labour is cheaper.